Hey guys, welcome back to Beakers Lab. First off today, I'm going to congratulate myself for maxing my gold grab. 2 billion, woohoo! Took so long. I've been playing about a year and a half, maybe a little more. Finally did it. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about my go-to farming strategy, the best way to farm, especially at Town Hall 10, Barch. Just barbs and archers. Can also use some minions. That's obviously called BAM. But the majority of the army is barbs and archers for me. So I do it in Master. You can obviously do this at any range. Town Hall 10, probably ideal to do it in higher cups. This weeds out Town Hall 8s and 9s in the search. You pretty much just get Town Hall 10s. You're going to get some inactives. You're going to get some easy storages, people who have, cup hunting bases with the storages on the outside or near the outside. So we're going to show you a lot of those raids today, what type to choose. Here's the army I just showed you. About 1/3 barbs, 2/3 archers. Spells, I only use 2 lightning spells. That's what's required to take out a mortar. The rest, rage spells. CC, use whatever. It doesn't matter. My clan gives a lot of wizards, which are great for taking out heroes or a high HP building like storages. Minions are also good. You'll see how I use the CC. It's pretty much wherever I don't have enough troops around the map when I'm surrounding a base. They just kind of support, fill in the gaps if needed. If I need a little extra firepower to take out something, like I said, like a hero or a heavy building. So let's get into the first raid here. Okay, this guy is in Crystal 1. Not all that high in cups, but as you can see, he's got a real easy base to farm. Not only are the gold storages on the outer layer, but they're stuck out from the rest of the base. It's going to be really easy. So, as always, in any raid, you want to start, like I have here, taking out easily exposed buildings. So you're going to put down a couple archers on each, maybe just one if it's if it's just like that drill there or barracks. If it's a bigger building like an army camp, use 2 or 3 to speed it up. You want to do this to just get some of that bulk out of the way before dropping, a lot of your army, because it will slow them down. An uncontested archer, it's a lot easier for one of them to take it out than your whole army get distracted. Also big bombs you saw here. You want to try to take those out. Barbs are good for that. If you see a 3x3 area that 2x2, sorry, that looks a little conspicuous, put a bomb there. I use barb there to check for a bomb. I usually, I might throw 5 to 10 down before I even start the raid just to check. You can count how many big bombs you've exploded. They leave that mark there on the ground, that black explosion mark. Well, here we go. You'll see you just put barbs down first, wait 1 second, archers behind. And they won't get distracted because there's no buildings on the sides. You'll see, we'll talk about this a lot. You'll see I do multi-touch, meaning I deploy the troops with multiple fingers. I've got 2 fingers on each side where I'm deploying here. I quickly change troops when I need to, and then go back to 2 fingers on each hand on 2 sides of the base. So you got 4 fingers total. You can mix this up however you want. You can do 1 finger on each hand, 2, you can do 3 on one hand. You just want to do a multi-touch deployment so you can get the troops out as fast as possible. You'll see that was very easy. Didn't need spells, probably didn't need the Archer Queen, but I wanted to get a little extra elixir. So that was an active base. Now we've got an inactive base. These are typically easier. They're not going to have CC troops, probably not going to have traps, and they're going to have full mines, usually on the outside. So same deal. Multi-touch deploy around the base. Try to evenly distribute on all 4 sides as fast as possible. This overwhelms the defenses. Especially cannons, archer towers, they can only shoot so fast. They can only kill 1 target at a time. So if you overwhelm them, they'll usually take out those defenses. Your archers especially, as they're shooting over walls. You'll see most of mine are dead now, but up top I got a big group, and this is what usually happens. They overwhelm the outer layer. A couple of them will survive and even break into that outer layer and maybe get a couple more buildings. So they secured the 50% on their own. No spells or heroes needed. Did use the CC there, but very simple, very textbook raid. Here we got another one, painfully easy. I'm starting down at the bottom to just get all the buildings I can early on, and then just go for the loot. I do want 1 star to maintain cups and to get the 75,000 loot bonus. 75k in gold and elixir and some DE. I'm not sure. I think it's 400 or something along those lines. It adds up. It really helps. It can turn a 200k raid into an almost 300k raid, adding that bonus. It also helps offset searching costs. So even if you search for a long time, if you win, that'll cover any ridiculous search costs. Here we easily got the 1 star with no heroes needed here so far. This base was perfect. Not a lot of things inside. You want to look out for bases that have a lot of things inside, such as like an anti-hog base. You don't see them a lot anymore, but they will have a lot of mines and pumps and barracks inside. That's going to be real hard to get 50% on. Also going to be hard to get that loot. So we don't want to do those. We want to do bases like this that they do have the storages inside, but it's inactive. We don't care. Everything else is outside. The only he's got the hero altars inside. Those are always easy to take out with barbs and archers. So if they are outside, it's an easy 1%. If they are inside like that and you get on 49%, you can strike them with a lightning spell. 1 lightning spell on the hero altar and get 1%. Just make sure you do it before time runs out. So this is how I queue it. I do 3 barracks archers, 1 barbarian. If I do minions, I'll usually put 3 or 4 in each dark barracks. So here we go. A little gold in the storages, a little in the collectors. So we're going to start up top. A lot of buildings up here. Anytime the base has defenses outside, that's another good sign. It's going to be easy to get those, so it's going to be easy to get more %. Now, we haven't taken out all those defenses, but we did take out 1, and all the buildings up top, so we're in good shape. Also on the right here, he's got these builders' huts and barracks grouped together. Very easy to take those out with just a few troops and get a lot of %. That's going to be about 6 altogether over there. So, here, I cleared the side, those army camps on the side, and sent my CC remaining troops and Archer Queen right up the middle to get those 2 gold storages. I couldn't get the 2 that are inside up top. Not worth the investment, but if I can get 2 storages by rushing what I have left, that is worth it. Also going to get that CC, which now can carry loot, as you all know. Usually doesn't. Usually people, collect it, but this guy had a lot in there. So, easy 50%. Did use Archer Queen, but she didn't take on too much damage. You always want to quit as soon as possible when you do deploy heroes, so you will have them next raid. Even a couple shots, it adds up quick. You can get all of a sudden half an hour to an hour of sleep time on your heroes, and then you won't be able to use them for a while. Here we've got a clanmate of mine, real good Barch Raider, Bam Raider. Ratty, he uses a lot of spells here, but this is an active, tough, near maxed base. So he's taking out those mortars so he can access all this loot in the storages at the bottom. He does use the multi-touch, but he doesn't spam the troops quite as fast as me. More surgical, more precision. So he's taking out one corner for its storage, one corner at a time. So he's taking out the gold over there. He's going to concentrate on the left. I think he uses about 3 fingers on one hand and uses the other hand to change troops from barbs to archers and minions. So once the buildings are cleared, minions are good to go then. It's good to send in 1 or 2 if you're familiar with using minions. You know an air bomb can be devastating. Those red air bombs can take out a whole camp full of minions all at once. So it's good to send 1 or 2 to test for those bombs. Those bombs activate quite slowly, so you won't always know until it's too late. Here, serious rush for those last storages, but this is worth it. This is a 400k raid. He's already invested 4 spells, so he's going to go big. He's got both heroes. He's got CC, which has already died, but most of it's died, but they did a good job clearing. Heroes are definitely going to get in this last compartment and take those last 2 storages, which were close together, so it was easy. Alright, good raid, Ratty. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.